Forgive me for making a wrong judgment. That's life. So nobody should kill himself. Let me say this clearly. Arnold, don't be fighting that anybody would remove you as an assembly member. Nobody would.
Thank you so much, Anya, for this secret. This has to do with a disturbing story of Wike de LAW. That's what this video is all about. Wike de LAW, the man who has exalted himself above the Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. He is now the law. That's why a court of competent jurisdiction will make a pronouncement ordering the 25 lawmakers that defected from PDP to APC that they should no longer sit anywhere as lawmakers of Rivers State House of Assembly, and that the governor, the judiciary, all should have nothing to do with them. Because when they defected, they lost their seat according to the provisions of the law. There is a court order that has not been set aside that says these lawmakers should not parade themselves anymore as lawmakers of Rivers State House of Assembly. Lo and behold, Wike will travel all the way from Abuja to Rivers State and run here and there, one program or the other, whether if not Thanksgiving, it will be birthday, it will be dedication, it will be this or that. Crowd will be rented. They will rent the crowd. After renting the crowd, he will address them. And he will tell the Rivers people who gets to listen. Nobody can remove the House of Assembly members. You see him in one of the programs telling a House of Assembly member, nobody can remove you. He read law. He should be a member of Nigerian Bar Association. He knows the court order has not been set aside. And he's saying nobody can remove you. Do you see how men enthrone anarchy? Do you see how men enthrone anarchy? The Constitution is clear. There is no crisis in PDP. Every Dick, Tom and Harry knows, even a goat knows that there is no crisis in PDP. PDP only recognizes one chairman, no two, no second chairman, no second faction, no second national office of PDP anywhere in Nigeria. Only one. Only one national secretary of PDP. There is no faction in PDP. Nationwide, no faction in PDP. Not even in Rivers State, no faction in PDP. Wike knows that. And lawmakers started to stand logic on his head, defected to APC. And the remaining House of Assembly members followed the Constitution strictly. And the court made a pronouncement. By whose authority then is Wike telling the people nobody can remove the House of Assembly members from you say such a thing? Are you inciting the people to rise up against government, to take the law into their hands? Do we need to teach a lawyer to respect court pronouncements? so that your own pronouncement will not go contrary to that of the court. Because you know, as former governor, will you be in Rivers State and publicly declare nobody can remove the House? How can you say such a thing? You are assuring a House Assembly member nobody can remove you. This is so unfortunate. The NBA should sit up. The authorities should sit up. The law must be enforced. We make a mockery of ourselves if the law is not enforced. If any Dick, Tom and Harry can get up and do whatever they feel like. Yes, we can help Nigeria to move forward. The constitution is clear. They left PDP and the law said as they were leaving, automatically they ceased to be House of Assembly members. Their seat remains vacant. If the president was to be a man who is sensitive, who is responsive to the oath he took, INEC ought to have conducted fresh election to fill up those vacancies. In a civilized society, INEC ought to have conducted fresh election. This week, allow Rivers State to move forward. Those House of Assembly members have lost their seat. There is nothing anybody can do about it. If for any reason the situation is manipulated, whether by political solution or by whatever compromise, and those lawmakers continue to operate as House of Assembly members, well, you have set a precedent. Anybody can do anything tomorrow. Tinubu help uphold, help preserve, help protect the Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria and stop the activities of Wike de LAW. This is for the good of the Nigerian people. May I appeal to every good Nigerian to please share this video. It's for our common good.